Hello, I'm Leia Sabate and I'm going to talk about to study abroad. Sooner or later, it's time to pack up and go abroad to learn a language. You have tried many cheaper alternatives, but do not manage to get the hang of, or perhaps you are moving. But you want to head with the British and see how it gives you. One day, you need a change and you make the decision, I go out. But then we start to have many common questions. Where I go, where do I find accommodation, and for how long? Do I not will spend a lot of money? I will be honest. Join a course that not give you the assurance of knowing the language. Schools and teachers are very good professionals, but they are magic. You must force yourself to take advantage of your stay abroad. In my experience, I stayed 3 weeks. I think it's a minimum so you can take advantage of your stay. Before thinking about leaving, you should know that studying is not going to be a simple cost. It's an investment in your future and your training. Studying a language in another country is one of the best options to learn to speak a foreign language. There are different options to stay. For example, student residence and homestay. In my opinion, I prefer homestay because it's ideal for those who want to know the culture. They live in half-board with a native family where they can practice the language also at home. My stay was wonderful. My family was very friendly and attentive. I think many reasons why you go. You will learn to unfold yourself in a foreign country. You will make new friends and meet fun people. You will see places that you always want to know, and you will enjoy experiences that do not have in your country, like to surf, see safari, visit museums, like in my experience, Swansea is a very good place for the culture. Now I'm going to explain my experience that I done last summer in Swansea, Wales. On my trip we did many different activities. For example, we surfed, we done many excursions along the beach, we visited the museums of Swansea, and the last week we traveled to Cardiff to do rafting. One of my worst experiences in my trip was the day that I missed. Yes, I missed in Swansea. You cannot imagine the parks in Swansea are forest. Yes, forest. One day I decided to go to the beach near my house with other friends, and I had to go alone because my friends live in another direction. And for my bad luck, I mistook one of the park entrance. Within hours of walking, I met a neighbor and I asked if he could call a taxi, which took me home. For luck, this experience that stays in my memory. And finally, the end of our trip, we spent a few days in London, visiting the most famous places in the city. It's always a good option to travel to London and spend a few days there.
In conclusion, say that go abroad to learn a language is the best option because it develops the language with native person, so always is the best choice. And my experience was fantastic and I wish to repeat.